What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing some more house stuff. Winter's coming. We just had Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you all had a happy, relaxing, extended weekend. We're going to do some window wrapping. We got newer windows put in at some point before we bought the place, but some of them leak. So I don't know if they were just installed improperly or if they're not very good windows. I'm not sure, but we're gonna wrap some of the windows with the window film. So I got this roll of window film. It's 84 inches by 300 inches. I came with 5 rolls of tape, so we should be able to do quite a few windows with it. We got windows like this that are smaller, so we could do double windows, but this one is wider or taller than 40. What is that? 84 inches. So 42 would be half. This is like 46 inches tall and I think like 46 inches wide. So I'm sure we can find another window to use that other small piece at. But we're gonna get this wrapped up, and yeah, hopefully that helps us this winter. I know you can't see it or feel it, but right here in this corner, you can feel the cold air coming in, and there's a pretty good gap right here. So that's, and it's tight up here. So I just don't think when this window was installed, I don't think they installed it properly. So yeah, I don't know. This one still has some cold air coming in. Not as much, but there's a big gap right here. And it gets tight down here in the bottom. So this window does face the west. So it is going to be hit fairly hard with that cold wind. But we're going to wrap this and get going. So I already cleaned. I took a wet paper towel and wiped the frame off. That's probably, I think that's where I'm going to stick it. Hopefully it stays. I don't really want to put the sticky tape on the wood trim, so hopefully that'll work. But we're going to get this opened up, run some tape, and see you guys in a minute. Alright, so you can see I've got my pajama pants on, Grinches. All you Grinch lovers out there. There's our plastic roll. Our 5 rolls of tape. So it should be fairly easy. You just take the tape and put it on your perimeter. So we'll start at the top. Run it all the way across. Make sure it's got good contact. Pair of scissors or a knife. Get it in the corner. Make sure it's pushed on nice and tight. And we'll put it on the bottom. Someday we'll get new windows. But that didn't happen this year. So after you get it pushed on, good and tight, you need to peel off the top layer. The protective film peeled off. Just like that. Then you take your tape, you put another strip on the corner. Just like so. And we'll do that on this side. Alright, we got the tape on there. We're going to let that sit there for about 10 minutes and then we'll put the plastic on. So, hang out. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes to let the tape try to adhere to the vinyl window a little bit. You probably ain't going to be able to see it, but you can kind of see the tape right there that goes along the edge. But we got it taped up. I got a piece of plastic that I cut up already. When you cut it, you want it at least 1 inch past your tape. So I got it basically from the edge of the trim to edge of trim, and then it's going to be a little taller, I think, than that, but it's at least the width of the trimmed out section. So we got our plastic here. You can do it one person. It is a lot easier probably with 2 people. But we'll hold it up with the trim and hopefully that'll kind of help keep it straight. Because you're going to want to try to have it as straight as possible so you don't have all the wrinkles and stuff in it. Just kind of work it out. All right, that is extremely challenging not to get any creases in it. It is not perfect by any means. There's creases in it everywhere. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I think I got it fairly good. We'll find out when we put the heat gun to it. We're gonna let it sit for another 10 minutes, and then we'll put a heat gun to it, and it'll tighten up, and then it'll also clear up a little bit. So right now there's kind of like a cloudy feel to it a little bit, but you can, I don't know if you can see that. My hand, this plastic's pushed out. There's that much air coming through this window, which I did this last year. I don't know if you can see that really, but that's at least an inch. That's pushed out at least an inch from where this is. So we'll just lightly hit it with a heat gun or a hair dryer if you have one. We don't have a hair dryer, but we'll let the tape set up for another 10 minutes or so. We'll hit it with the heat gun, and then we'll trim off this excess, and we'll be done. Hang out. Alright guys, so it's been a few minutes. I got our big heat gun. Hair dryer would probably work maybe a little better. This will get pretty hot. But you just, I'm going to take this and just kind of go around a little bit and try to clear it up. And you can see it get a little tighter. Too tight. Alright, there it is. It takes all the, the little ripples out. You don't want to go too much with it because it might pull it off the tape. But I think we're alright. One window down. Many to go. It'll be nice. Alright, we're going to get a couple other ones done. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, so we got a little one here in the bathroom. We got that one done. There's another window just like this in the other bathroom. But there's that little piece that I cut off that big window. And we're going to get a couple other ones done. 3 down, many to go. A few tips: you're going to really want some nice, sharp scissors, really sharp, or like a razor blade to cut the plastic, otherwise it'll just rip. You don't want that to happen. After you hit it with the heat, you cut the edges off. You got to be careful doing that, and you want something really sharp to cut the plastic. Otherwise you're going to have to redo it. So, scissors that are really sharp, or a razor blade, some sort of heat, hair dryer, heat gun, that's about it. A couple things right there. So there you have it. We're going to end it with that, but we appreciate you guys sticking around watching. We hope you stick around for the next one, and we'll see you then. Stay safe.